don't even know if I'm live. I'm not quite sure. Am I live or am I just fake live? I guess we're gonna find out here. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I guess I'm actually live. Yeah, I'm clearly. I guess I'm actually live. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So, hey, if you're watching me right now, I'm on my phone, but I picked up this Insta360. What's this thing called? Flow. So the Insta360 Flow. It's a little small gimbal. Where's the box for this thing? It's out of my reach. I don't want to move around too much because this thing is face tracking me. But I think the battery's near dead, to be honest. I didn't charge this thing up properly. But yeah, so I can now face track. But the only thing it doesn't do is it doesn't do like a manual zoom. I don't know if I can zoom with this thing here. No. So, okay, it doesn't do a digital zoom or anything. And it keeps doing a lot of fucking beeping. So I'm assuming it's beeping telling me the battery's fucking near dead or some shit. But this is pretty cool. I paid $80 for this thing. It's regular 168 plus tax. Went to one of these Amazon bargain places where they got, the Amazon returns, and $80. And I thought, fuck, for $80, if it's no good, I can resell it, make my money back. But it's so small and portable that I think this is like a really good option to have. Because I'm going to do like these little street night tours where I'm walking around Toronto. And I was going to do with my Sony camera. The Sony camera is so fucking big and expensive and heavy. So the gimbal for that camera and shit, like I'm not going to walk around downtown Toronto with all that shit going on. And then I thought about buying the fucking Osmo Pocket 3. And it's $1,000. And the truth is, you still got to tether the goddamn thing to your phone, right? To get some internet. And honestly, the video on the Pocket Osmo 3 doesn't look better than my phone does. Even my this is the S21 Ultra. My S24 Ultra looks better. So if I don't want to use my own phone, I can use my old phone, tether it, and it's still going to be better than that little Pocket 3. The Pocket 3 is a little bit more inconspicuous, but with the Pocket 3, I can't even see the comments. You know what I mean? So I think to do the tours and walk around Toronto, this is going to be my best option because I can literally see what's on the screen. I can see myself. I can flip the camera around if I want to flip the camera around and show what's going on over there, right? Pretty easy. The Pocket 3, when the guy, I've watched this guy doing his stuff, when he flips it around, you see the camera do this little, it's a little bit fucked up. So I think this is a pretty cheap option. I already had the phone, and this is kind of cool. I'm digging it. Hopefully, you guys watching it, it's not making you fucking all dizzy and fucked up feeling, because that might be a bit much. I can turn off the tracking. I can just hit the trigger, and now the tracking's turned off, so I can keep it still if I need to. All right, hit the trigger on it, and it's looking around, looking around. Oh, did it find me? And it found me. Pretty cool technology. I just don't know why the thing doing so much goddamn beeping below me. That's something I need to figure out. So yeah. Oh, you know what else I picked up? I picked up this here, an Elgato HD60S Plus. So here's what they had. They had this gimbal here. Let's go outside the city. You know, and it's funny because I actually have another gimbal. Let me show you. Oh, you got a plug and play tracker? So this here is the one that I'm using, right? And what's cool, like you can extend the handle like it's got built-in tripod. You can extend it like a selfie stick, so if you want to get it up there. And this is, I bought this a long time ago and only used it a few times. And I thought, you know what, maybe I would again, but look at the size of this thing here. Number one, I'd have to put a tripod on it, and this works. And the one advantage of this is you can spin it around in circles, where this one here, it can only go so far one way, so far the other way. The Flow Pro that just came out not long ago, I guess, it can do the 360, but it's got less battery than this one. And there's nothing extra, like the AI tracking's supposed to be a little better. I don't know. This thing here for 80 bucks. The fact that it can face track me. I like how, that's the only downfall. When you go in the tracking mode, it has to do this like do 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 every time I reset it. But the tracking works pretty well in this thing. I'm kind of impressed. Seriously, this is pretty good. This was going to be, you can't really pocket this. I'd have to put it in the case. Carry this case around. This thing here folds up like that big. That I can tuck away somewhere easy. So yeah, and I guess there are some other companies that made oh look, it lost me. It lost me. Oh. There's a lot of beeping going on. Oh, so you have this other gimbal? Yeah, this is this yeah, that company there. And I bought this years ago. I paid, I'm sure I probably paid 160 or more for this thing. And I saw those tracker things too that, you put your phone on and they just go back and forth. That's pretty cool too. But yeah, I think this will work. I just got to figure out the beeping noises because I kind of think it's beeping right now because the battery's probably low. Well, maybe not. I'm still at like 2 bars, so I don't know why this thing keeps fucking beeping away at me like a lunatic. I don't get it. Like, of course, I didn't think to read the book. You know what I mean? I didn't read the book. What else is crazy is, you know what? I hop on. There are already 90 guys watching this shit. If I had my fucking Sony camera hooked up with the proper mic and everything else, nobody would be here. Just ridiculous. I'll never understand the algorithms of why sometimes I hop on, we get a bunch of people like instantly, and other times I spend 30 minutes setting shit up. And yeah, I'll spend 30 minutes setting up cameras and nobody. So it beats me why it's making so much fucking noise. I have no idea. But it's making noise. I probably shouldn't get into the DJ stuff here. Yeah, you're right. That whole noise is kind of a deal breaker. There must be something going on of why it's doing this shit. I don't know why when I just turned off the auto tracking, why it did that whole fucking thing. The box is a little bit dinged up. Safety information. I don't need safety information. I don't know where the instructions are. It does seem that since I turned off that whole thing, that it's not doing the beeping anymore. So something to do with this whole auto tracking situation is creating this beep. There's all these different modes too, and I don't really know what any of them do, to be honest. Beats me. I guess I'll figure it out. Yeah, I'm gonna roll here. It's getting a little bit late. I'm gonna try to chill out. I'm trying not to do a whole lot of screen time late at night because it kind of fucks up my dizziness and shit. And I just want to, literally, I was just testing this out to see how to do the tracker with the app and do the live stream and see if it works. And it does. So good money spent today. Oh, so there was a deal. I forgot to tell you guys. So this place, they wanted $30 for this, which was a great deal. And they wanted $80 for this, which was also a great deal. But then plus tax here in Toronto, Canada. And I purposely went to this place with $250s on me. That's it. And when the guy's like, oh, it's going to be $107, I'm like, well, no. I said, hey, would you do a deal? So he's going to do a deal of $95 plus tax, which is going to be $107. And I said, dude, I got $250s. That's it. I got money at home. I said, I got my bank card, but I don't want to put this shit on my card. And I tell people the same bullshit story all the time. I tell them, it's a business account. I don't want to have to explain to my accountant all the expenses. It just pisses them off because this really has nothing to do with my business. I just want it. And I brought money. So after the guy was like, well, we can't do. Guess what? He did the deal because it was real simple. I said, either there's two things that are going to happen here. Either I'm walking out of here $100 out of my pocket with some new shit, or I'm leaving here with $100 in my pocket, and you can keep your stuff sitting on the shelf and let someone else buy it. I'm sure somebody will. And of course, what's going on, DJ LSD? Don't know if you heard DJ LSD. I'm now officially part of the beta team. So now, me and you are going to be able to have all kinds of conversations about all the new stuff. I already know what the new shit is. I don't need to be part of any beta team to understand what you guys are going to build. It's just common sense. Of course, we all know what's going to be made by the company. Easy. Is it a very niche group? Well, I've been saying for years, man, I wish one of these companies would just ask me a couple of questions before, when they start just drawing shit out, before they actually make something, have a conversation. How old are you? Fucking old as dirt. Old fucking dirt. That's how old I am. I am 50 years old. Old man. Let me try this whole tracking thing again and see. Can I speak Chinese? I can barely speak English. Nope. See if this auto tracking. Did it get me? Yes. So no, I wish I could speak Chinese. I think it's a more efficient language, to be honest. I think English is a little backwards. Don't worry. Nobody speaks English anymore anyway, so don't feel bad. Doesn't matter. Oh, is somebody speaking Chinese there? And when someone says, "Can you speak Chinese?" What the fuck do they even mean by that? Because isn't there like a bunch of different languages in China? Like you got Mandarin, you got Cantonese. There's got to be something else. I'm sure. I'm dumb. I'm just dumb white Canadian guy. I don't know much. But I do know there's Mandarin and Cantonese. Uh, oh, I didn't know DJLSD. You're Italian. My girlfriend's Italian. I don't speak. I don't speak any other languages. I speak English and I speak swear. I am from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I run a little thing here called the TheDjLab, where I play on DJ equipment and teach people how to use it and shit like that, Shit like that. Seeing the tracking, how it works. I don't know why I can't adjust the tracking to be. I can't get it to go lower. I don't know why it's going to show so much up here. See, I think it's every time I come out of frame that it does that little beat for the tracking. Are you a DJ? I used to DJ, now I just DJ on the internet and teach people how to DJ. So yeah, I don't really. Well, I shouldn't say I'm DJing on Saturday. I was just at a place tonight, an Italian restaurant of all things. Funny enough, and they want to start a little deep house lounge thing at night. And the guy asked me if I'm interested in doing this stuff. I'm like, hey, it's close to me, so why not? So I might go start doing a little Friday night DJ thing somewhere and see how that goes. Yeah, Tomorrowland is very cool. Not something I would ever want to do. That's not the kind of DJing I like to do. I don't want to be on a big stage. Well, your Chinese is far better than my Chinese. So, anyways, guys, I just want to get out of here. I'm gonna be going to bed soon. Check out the red watch. Going to bed soon. Oh, see, yeah. Every time I lose face tracking, it does that beep. So maybe face tracking. I'll just turn off the face tracking here. And I'm going to crash out here. Talk to you all later. Thanks for stopping by, and have a good night.